Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy Dennis, man, coming at you with one of these good old scammers. So this one kind of triggered me a little bit because it started off as Texit Coin, and now they're going into this rebranding whole thing, and they changing the way it was. But even as Texit Coin, it was on some bullshit. Like just to be real about it, because you can't mine with software. We're gonna get in there a little bit deeper, but before I do, I want to actually show you the website, expose it so you can see what it is that I'm talking about, and tell your family, tell your friends, avoid things like come up in this crypto space, right? But let's just watch a little bit of this real quick.
Hi, I'm Bobby Gray, founder of Texit Coin. On January 26, 2024, I mined the Genesis block of Texit Coin from my home office, marking the launch of this project. What began as an individual effort has grown into a dedicated community of more than 50,000 participants who share a commitment to advancing honest, decentralized money. Our guiding principles have always been authenticity and full transparency. My longstanding experience in alternative currencies has lit the path for our mission from the start. We have maintained open communication, including detailed disclosures of challenges and setbacks to build trust with those considering participation. Together, we achieved meaningful milestones, listing TXC on major exchanges, promoting the value of sound money with a Texas-rooted perspective.
Hold on, let's go ahead and stop right there. They just said we were listing TXC on major exchanges. Which ones? They already lying. And at this moment, he's really just saying a lot of nothing. And it's going to continue through this video. He's saying a lot of big words. He's trying to be confusing for a reason. But he's not, there's nothing he said yet that has anything to do with what he's doing, right? There's no decentralized currency that we're all using in Texas. See, they had to edit that part out of the video because that was a part of it once before, that all the Texas is using it for currencies. And no, we wasn't. People was buying it, and then they was buying these miners, and they was getting rewarded through the miners, but this coin was never audited. That's why it's not on CoinMarketCap. That's why it's not on CoinGecko. But let's hear a little bit more.
Perspective and developing essential infrastructure, including core protocol enhancements, wallets, applications, and related tools. These steps have enabled TXC to function as a practical medium of exchange with utility both on-chain and in the real world. We navigated the initial learning curve together, experiencing both periods of strong momentum and challenges. I personally know that it can be challenging to bring a new project into the world. Years ago, I founded a company that had declared bankruptcy, but that didn't stop me from being passionate about my goals and doing everything I can to bring additional freedom to my community, even in the face of those challenges. In February of 2026, we received a cease and desist from the Texas State Securities Board regarding our prior mining package offerings, which were cited as unregistered securities. Our legal team is challenging that order, but in the meantime, we are complying with it, which means that our mining packages are not currently available in Texas. We remain firmly committed.
Wait, so we're not even going to talk about how you left the country, though? This dude isn't in Texas. He's not even here. He left and he's been, so he's saying we're in compliance, but he's not here fighting his case. Keep that in mind.
To the principle that sound, accountable money is essential for economic prosperity and individual freedom. In response, we conducted a thorough review and implemented important structural changes prompted by recent regulatory feedback and operational lessons. These key adjustments include eliminating the former multi-level commission structure and replacing it with a straightforward one-time affiliate reward, and reallocating resources to prioritize education about mining and utilizing Texit Coin and its real-world applications, now representing 40% of our budget, supported by the corresponding reduction in commission-related expenses. We do not regard TXC, participation in mining TXC, and related cross-mining assets like Iskander as investments or securities. The Texas state regulator has a different view, and as I mentioned, we're challenging their view to get clarity. If you are considering participation, you should understand that any value that TXC and our mining packages may hold depends on your individual efforts, on the efforts of our community, and on market dynamics. Active user participation by mining, promoting, engaging, trading is critical to our project's success. Daily mining rewards are distributed directly to participant wallets, but securing and managing, transferring, utilizing, trading, or liquidating those rewards requires your own initiative and knowledge. There is no guaranteed or passive returns. Meaningful engagement demands time and education in cryptocurrency best practices. Cryptocurrency
Right,
markets are
that's about
highly
all I can really get through on all this. So again, y'all can see there's a lot of BS going on. And he's saying a lot that sounds good. Some of it even does make sense, but it has nothing to do with his actual project. As far as decentralized money, when you think decentralized, always think ownership, right? If it is really decentralized, then no one would own it. The blockchain own it, the people own it. So if you he's the owner, is it decentralized? All right, cool. Now they come in here talking about phase three. That's another red flag that we notice when we go into these type of projects, these scammer projects. But this one, it's not actually a rebrand; it's a phase three. So their own website says phase three of the global mining network, built to strengthen to protect Texit coin. Texit coin remains the mothership, and this is the one that they got problems with. This is the scam token that was already called out. Another red flag to pay attention to is always the affiliate marketing side, right? Affiliate marketing, MLM structure. Not always affiliate marketing, but the MLM structure, right? So the site mentions affiliate rewards, founder positions, tracking centers, 3,000s a week, things of that nature. And we haven't even got to how much it all costs to get started yet. These are in recruitment models, not normal crypto language. When we're talking crypto, when we're talking decentralized, then we're talking ownership. One great thing that made me become an actual miner was the fact that I didn't need anyone or any permission. I had a GPU and I can go and use that hash power to mine assets. That's right, assets. This is not a coin. It is not an asset. It takes no energy to create it. That means it's worth nothing. See what makes these coins, the proof of work coins, worth something, is the electricity provided behind it to create it. The people that believed in it all around the world that decided to join the community without any MLM propositions. Nobody had to tell me, hey, bro, if you mine Bitcoin, you're going to get this because of that, right? Actually, miners keep their coins secret because the more people mining, mean the less rewards for the individual. So that's the network that I'm a part of, not this one where we all want to get 10 and 20 people under us just so we could quote unquote mine more. So I had another video here. I'm not going to play it. What I really wanted to get down to before I show y'all what real mining is versus what this is the prices that's coming, right? So they got, right now they're saying they're in phase three with the Iskander coin, or I don't even know how to pronounce it. And they have more versions coming to this. So this whole scam isn't over, and they keep recruiting new people, and they got the core members that's going to keep the thing going up because they're at the top of the pyramid. Now look at this. Why is it so expensive? Because he's living a good life over in Dubai. It's not back in Texas when it was cheaper and y'all had those $2,000 miners and $500 miners, those affordable ones. No. Not a mining has gone up to 2,700 minimum, topping off at just about $250,000. And this is all to mine an asset that doesn't exist, that you can't even swap for Bitcoin. It's crazy, right? Now, what I want to share with you, bring you over here to what to mine. This is actual mining. And you see you can choose from GPUs, ASICs, CPUs even, right? There are certain coins that you can mine with your laptop if you so choose, but it's still going to cost you energy. And of course, by using a laptop versus an actual ASIC or GPU, is going to render less money, but it's still utilizing your energy and earning something. And you don't have to sign up with anyone to start mining, right? You can buy the equipment and you can look up a coin. So let's just say you bought you a new gaming PC. Typical gaming PCs come with the 5060, the 5070 card in it. So we're going to look and say that you got a 5070, right? Let's come over here and calculate what would be the best thing for you to mine. Right here. We can start mining Zeno. We can mine Epic. And even though this is a meme coin, it is still a coin. We can mine Meow. And we've seen good gains in these coins before. I'm not saying that it's smart to mine them or that they're going to return. Definitely not saying you're going to make a lot of money. You see, it's just 32 cents a day, costing you 11 cents to run it per GPU, right? So you got multiple computers, you can make more money, or you got multiple graphic cards, you can make more money. But if you just have a single graphics card, you can make 32 cents a day with Zeno, but you're not signing up to anything. And the $5,000 that you spent, well, $2,000 that you spent, is on a machine that you own, right? Not this virtual machine that right now miners can't even use if they're from Texas. Well, quote unquote miners, not actual mining. Another side I want to share with you guys, so you can come and see some of the top coins to mine, some of the better projects, is if you look at hashrate.no and you come here, you can see some of the best price movers, the revenue, and even the top yield. So this could even get you started if you're looking to get started in actual mining and not this fraudulent mining. Then buy the actual equipment, join a hash pool, and earn by putting your hash power to work. But don't go into believing what they were recording in that video, because I think the next video does talk about how much hash power they're using, but what are they using hash for? Like I said, there's no real coin to mine. There's no blockchain that this is on. If there's no blockchain, there's no coin. All right, well, you know what? I didn't want to come and be long today. I just wanted to call out this scam. Y'all share this with your friends. Make sure no one is out here buying, what is it called? Iskander coin. All right, y'all have a peace, love, and abundance. I will catch you all on this call.